So to start off this look, I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm going to be using this light brown color to apply all over my crease with a blending brush. It's okay, it's going to go on messily. We're just using this as a transition color. But I really found what makes blending really easy is just like once you prime your lids, if you go back with a color like an eyeshadow that's like your skin color, it definitely makes blending like very easy, because you're like setting that like liquid that you put on, like that primer that you put on your lid. So when you put a powder over it and then put another powder on top of it, it just makes blending very easily. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's a tip that I learned, and it would probably help you guys too. So then next I'm going to go with this reddish brown color, and I'm just applying that all over my crease, and I'm just going to use a blending brush to blend this all out. So it's okay if you apply it very messily. We're definitely going with like a matte look today. So, and just blending all that out, and I just kind of want to like deepen up the crease, so that's why I went with this like reddish tone brown color. And so yeah, and then I'm going to go back with this light brown color. Again, I'm just going to dip my brush in there and just kind of apply it on top of that red tone brown, just so that it blends it out very like nicely. And yeah, so I'm just going to go back and do that to the other eye and just blend it all out. Just blend, blend, blend. And then next I'm going to be going with this buff color from the Lorac Pro 2 palette again. And I'm just going to be applying this like matte whitish yellowish eyeshadow, and I'm just applying that all over the lid with a flat eyeshadow brush from Elf, I believe. Yes, this is from Elf, and I'm just applying that all over the eyelid, just using like padding motions. So again, so that we don't get that much fallout. And then I'm gonna go back with the blending brush to just blend out any harsh lines, and I'm just kind of going back and forth between those two brushes, the blending brush and the eyeshadow brush, so that I can like make sure that transition between that white yellowish tone color and the reddish brown color in my crease blends out easily, or like it transitions nicely. And so for the start of this look, I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. It's a really pretty blue color. It's a very nice eyeliner for the price. I believe this eyeliner, I want to say it's like $2 to $3, and it's really good because it doesn't crack like some of those like cheap eyeliners. That's what I really like about this Wet n Wild liner. And I did realize though, with this colored one, you kind of have to apply a couple layers on top of it so that the color actually pops, but it's really good for its price, so I definitely recommend it. And even their black eyeliner is my favorite one. But then after, I'm going to be curling my lashes, and I'm applying some waterproof mascara so that it holds the curl. You guys know I do this all the time, so this is nothing new. And then next I'm going to be going with the Chanel mascara, and I'm just going to apply some of this all on my lashes as well. I really love this mascara. The only thing is I do have to apply a couple, my goodness, I lost the word, a couple layers, so that it actually looks very voluminous and stuff. So, but I really like it. Again, I would recommend it. And then using this Fit Me Maybelline matte foundation, I'm just applying this all over my face and just using a rounded kabuki brush to just blend this all out. I definitely love using a kabuki brush when I want like a more of a full coverage look versus using the beauty blender, when that gives you kind of more of a natural look. So definitely recommend using that brush if you want a full coverage. And then next I'm going to be going with this NYX concealer in a jar, just to cover like all my under eye circles, because it's definitely like dark under there. So I'm just using a concealer brush to apply that all over. And then going with this MAC Prep and Prime, it's like a highlighter slash concealer, so I'm just applying that underneath my eyes so that it brightens it up. So then I'm going to be using a pointed foundation brush to just blend everything out. So you just want to blend. I just kind of fast forward this part because, you know, it's just a lot of blending. If not, we'd be sitting here for like hours. So just blend. And I really like this brush because it definitely picks up excessive like product that you put. Sometimes you can go heavy-handed with it, so it definitely picks that up. And then using this Ben Nye banana powder, I'm just going to use that to set my concealer, and I'm just going to use this also to set like my T-zone, which is where I definitely get oily the most. So it's my forehead, my nose, and my chin. So I'm just using some of that. And then for bronzer, I'm going to be using this NYC Sunny Bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this like all over my face so that it has some like warmth to it. So I'm just applying it on my cheeks, and then I'm going to apply it also in my temples so that, again, my face has some warmth, because it does look a little like, I do look a little washed out. So I want to apply some more to my face, and that's why I'm going to apply the bronzer there. And I'm just using like a powder brush from e.l.f. And then to contour my face, I'm going to be using the same bronzer. I'm just going to use a different brush, and I'm going to be using the NARS Ita brush. This brush definitely helps you get like more of a defined contour on your face. So I'm just applying it at the hollows of my cheeks and on my temples to just add a little bit more warmth to my face. And so the next I'm going to be using this Tarte blush. I don't know the name of it, but I'll leave it down below. It's just a really pretty rosy like color, and so I'm just applying this with a Sigma blush brush. So it really complements the eyes, so I really like it. And then I'm gonna go back with a stippling brush and just blend that all out so that there's no harsh lines. And then going with this Sonia Kashuk, it's like a bronzer slash highlighter duo. I'm just gonna mix it up and apply that to the top of my cheeks so that my face has some glow to it. And then again, I'm just gonna go back with a stippling brush to just blend that all out, because I just want it to look very well blended and no like harsh lines. And so then going back with this Coastal Scents Warm palette, I'm going to be using that reddish brown tone color, and I'm going to be using a flat liner brush to pack that along my lower lash line so that it has somewhat of like a slightly smoky effect to it. So I'm just like applying that on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to be going with a pencil brush, a clean pencil brush. Mine's a little stained, so just ignore that, but I'm just going to like smoke out the lower lash line with using that pencil brush. And then I'm going to pick up some of this light brown color from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and then I'm just going to use that to smoke it out even more, so it kind of just like blends the lower lash line color together with this brown color. So just blending that out, and then going back with my mascara, I'm just going to apply some of that on my top lashes and my lower lashes. So again, with this mascara, you kind of just have to like pack it on in order to see it very like voluminous and whatnot. So I've been loving this mascara. I would definitely recommend to get your hands on it. It's a really pretty mascara, and I'm sure it would look even better for those girls who have like naturally curled lashes. So definitely a good one. And then I'm gonna be using this lippy stick, and it's definitely not my color, as you can tell here. I'm just like, whoa, it's too orangey for me, but I just decided to go with it because, you know, just trying different colors. And then I'm gonna be going with this e.l.f. Glossy Gloss and just applying some of this nude gloss on top of that, and to kind of just tone it down a little bit. But I ended up really liking it. It was a little too orangey for me, but whatever, I can deal with it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Please leave any comments you have down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, until next time, bye guys.